Before you came round, my heart would never beat much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came round, I was heading for a small disaster.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a blue halo eyeshadow tutorial, and we're going to do that by priming the eyelids with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Yellow. So we're just going to blend out the concealer all over the eyelid, and we're not going to set it this time with a translucent powder just because this will give it a more vibrant look and it's just gonna make the colors pop even more. And you're just gonna make sure there's no creases, no lines, none of that, because you don't want that to pop up whenever you put your eyeshadow. You see, I looked up and blinked and made another crease, and I don't want that, so I'm just gonna go back in and make sure everything is blended out. And right here I'm just raising my eyebrows so the eyelid can be extended. And we're gonna go into the Morphe R35B palette and grabbing this light blue shade with the R41 brush, and we're just gonna pack it all over the eyelid, making like a half circle shape. And don't worry about blending just yet, just focus on tapping the product in and making sure it's popping. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and blend with the Morphe R35 brush, and I prefer a synthetic brush versus a natural bristle brush because it just blends way better since we didn't set the concealer. But seriously guys, blending is key. Just blend your life away, cause I can't have y'all out here with unblended eyeshadow. Just keep blending. And I'm just gonna go in with the same shade of blue and focus it on the crease. Since we did blend out a lot, it did wash out the color a little bit, but this is just gonna make it pop. So going in with the darker blue from the same palette using a Morphe E18 brush, we're just gonna focus it on the outer corners and pack it on little by little. And for this look guys, we only used 3 eyeshadows and small brushes, doing the same thing to the inner corner. And we're just using the same dark blue shade, but going over and over where we put it earlier to make it darker. Except for this brush, which is like the only big brush we used. And notice how much more intensified it's looking by going over and over with the same blue. But don't stop blending, just keep blending. So now it's time to cut the crease, and we're gonna use my favorite makeup shack brush, which is the concealer brush. And I'm just making sure where my crease ends, that way I can start concealing over it so my eyeshadow can be noticeable. So just carve out like a C-shaped type of arch and drag the whole brush down the middle. And you see how it's forming like an upside down triangle. Just make sure to fill in the outer corners. And like I said, you want like an upside down triangle, so you want it wider at the top and more narrow at the bottom, if that makes any sense. So now that we got the shape out with the concealer, we're going to go in with the same dark blue shade and blend the edges out. So this step isn't necessary, but I like glitter, so I'm going in with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter eyeliner in the shade Distortion just to make it pop. You can't really tell in the video, but it really did make a difference. So using the same brush we used earlier, the Morphe R41, we're going to add some of the eyeshadow at the bottom waterline just to give it more dimension. And just using the same shadow from the Jack & Hill palette for the inner corner. So I'm going to be using my Italia Deluxe eyeliner just to go over my lash line. So just coat your lashes with any mascara. I use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Mascara, but it doesn't matter which one. So now time for the look to have a complete transformation with these lashes. I don't know which lashes these are. I have lashes laying everywhere. I just found these and I popped them right on.